Hey, it's Gianna May, and today we're catching up on missing assignments. So during this quarantine, there has been a change in learning, and I know it's been difficult for a lot of people. The setting is just completely different from having the teacher right in front of you as a resource to going to just your computer. I know it's been difficult for me and also people around me and my peers. It's just a completely different environment and we don't really have that much guidance. I think a lot of the challenges have to do with all of this being so unexpected and so sudden for many people. My struggles with this is that I usually do better in a classroom setting because I have the teacher right there to ask questions. My struggles also have been just around my house. My family is not used to being in the house this long and around each other for so long. We're always out every day doing something, and I know it's been very, very hard because we want to keep our family safe. We don't want to go outside, and that's a struggle. I know for me that's been a big challenge, and just changing my self-care routines and how I get through the day every day. Self-care has been the biggest struggle for me. So I think I've been focusing on that more than my assignments. And I know for other people, they've been on their phone a lot more. When I was in school, I was on my phone for 3 hours a day. And now I'm on my phone 9 hours a day. So it's very, very different. When the setting completely changes, it's just really hard to adapt to. And also being online, your teachers are not always there. They have their own things with their own family too. So it's not always easy just to email your teachers and ask for the help. And some people aren't comfortable doing that. When you're in a classroom setting, they usually explain everything. So now it's harder with whatever your school has done for this new remote learning process. My first tip for when you are doing your homework is to find a clean space. And not your bed, because when you do homework on your bed, it's just more difficult. Find a clean space. Do your homework on your kitchen table. I have a desk right here, so it's easier for me. If you do have a desk, you should use it. Or just your kitchen table, a coffee table, maybe if you have one in your living room. Have a space where you can lay out all your materials for what you need to do. My second tip is to write things down. Just write things down. It's easier to remember things when you write them down. I know for me, I have a lot of missing assignments. If sticky notes help you, write it on sticky notes. If writing it on a piece of paper helps you. If your phone does help you better, just write them in your note. Find a tool that is most useful for you. My first step is to write down my missing assignments from all of my classes so that I can fit them into my schedule. I want to keep all of the assignments organized so I know what I need to complete. Tip number 3 is to clear time. Make a schedule. Make a schedule so you know what you're doing at what time. You shouldn't be doing homework for 8 hours a day, but you also shouldn't be on YouTube for 8 hours a day. Find a balance. Find a balance of where you're going to do your assignments that you were assigned that day and how you're going to fit your missing assignments in. But also free up space for yourself. You don't want to always just be doing homework or always just not be doing homework. So just find the right balance that you need. That has been a struggle for me because I know when online classes did first start, I was just doing homework because I didn't want to fall behind. But then I was doing too much for too long, and I took too much time for myself some other days, and then I fell back on my assignments, and I wasn't keeping up with it in the right way. Do it in intervals. So even if you take it day by day, maybe when you wake up for the first hour, that time is for yourself, for your morning routine. Just take that time and take it just for yourself. Don't do anything else. And then maybe for the next hour, you're just finishing up missing assignments, or you're finishing up an essay or homework for that week. Just make sure you have a balanced schedule. If you're not good at sticking to a routine, make a different one for every day. Maybe a daily routine does help you, and you want to be in a pattern like we were at school when we were physically going to school. We had the same schedules, we knew our schedules. So if that is a schedule that's better for you, just make a routine from morning to night that you're gonna do and stick to every day. If that same routine doesn't help you every day, make a different one every day, so you're not always doing the same thing every day and you don't get worn out or tired of that schedule.
This is how I made my schedule. I don't like sticking to the same routine all the time for every day, so I split up my time frames and I use these little sticky notes to write down all of my assignments, and I color code my classes, so that is why I have colors under my assignments. These are the different timestamps that I have. I do like to be organized every day, but I do not want to stick to the same schedule every day. So with these sticky notes, I will put them in different timestamps to show when I will work on my different assignments. And my online classes are set in stone in those time frames, so those are kept in there. And with these sticky notes, I can customize my break times and when I do assignments. Comment down below if you have had struggles with online classes and if you are still going through it or overcame it. Let me know how you did it or what you are struggling with now. This is the schedule that I have for now, and it is completely customizable. So I can move my break times and have a double break in between my classes, my work, or I can leave my breaks all the way till the end of the night and do all of my work in the morning and afternoon. So I will have an evening to myself, or if I want a break in between, I will get that. This way works best for me, so I still have an organized and set schedule that I need to follow, but it is not strict. I don't have to follow the same schedule every single day. I think it's good to have free range when you are customizing your schedule so that it is best for you.
My last tip is to take one class at a time. Don't stress out about too much. I know for me, I look at all my missing assignments and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. So I'm pushed back even more from doing them, and that is so bad, especially for me, because I'll look at all of my missing assignments and I'm like, no, I'm not doing all of that. So I think if you take it one class at a time, it'll be better. Don't think about the 5 assignments you have ahead. Just think about the one class that's most important. Prioritize your classes. Make sure that you're doing the work that's most important, maybe being graded more, or that's most easy for you. So if you like to do the ones that are harder just to get them out of the way, do that one first and dedicate your time to just finishing that one assignment. If it's easier for you to say, hey, I know what this is, I know that this is easier, and just knock that one out, then all of the other ones you'll have more time for. If you are struggling a lot with many assignments, maybe if you have many essays, reach out to your teachers. Don't be afraid to reach out to your teachers. I know that was a problem for me. I really didn't want to ask my teachers questions because if they already explained it, I would feel embarrassed, but you shouldn't feel embarrassed. This is a new routine for everybody, a new process. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If your classes are stressful, just take it one at a time. One at a time is the best that you can do. Try your best to say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it, and don't stop until you do it, especially if you're having struggles. I hope this video gave you motivation to complete some of your assignments if that's why you clicked on it. Don't worry, you're not alone. I know a lot of my friends, they've had trouble with their assignments and I felt too embarrassed to ask anybody, but once I did ask somebody, they had the same troubles. So don't think that you're the only one who is falling behind on their work. You will have a chance to pick yourself back up, so don't even stress. Time for yourself that you need, but also make sure you are putting in the work for school. I hope everybody is staying healthy and staying inside. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed these tips, and hit the bell if you want to see more content from me. Bye!